vlogging, I guess. I'm at Kroger to buy oat milk. I mean, you probably don't understand, but like I think humans are made up of like 90% water, and I'm at least like 10% oat milk, because that's how it be. Yes. What's up? I've decided to vlog because in my head is a running commentary at all times of all things that I'm doing. And I thought, if I'm gonna be talking to myself, I might as well vlog it, I guess. So I just turned on my camera today and I decided to start vlogging. And I don't know if I'll keep it up, but I find in life, if you think of something, and like I've thought of this several times to vlog, like you should just try it. You should just see what comes of it. So I'm doing it. I'm just gonna take you along with me today and make this mini vlog of my day, and if it slaps, we might post it. I don't know. And I don't know where to look. There. Okay. If it slaps, it slaps, and then we'll do it. So I'm driving, and that's probably not the safest thing, but I'm doing it because why not? Let's do it. Today, I am working on a project for a client. I am supposed to... There's something else I'm supposed to do today, and I really don't remember what it is. Oh, I am also working on reorganizing and just putting together my office, because my office, you need to understand this, is in a continual state of disarray. And not because I'm a messy person. Well, my wife would disagree. I'm a little messy, but also there's a study that shows that messiness is like a sign of creative genius. So do what you will with that. But there's so many projects going on all the time that it just ends up in chaos. And so I'm trying to put it back together. So who am I and why should you be interested in watching me? You probably shouldn't. My name is Seth and I am a music director, a worship leader, songwriter, singer, and that's literally my job. That's what I do all day, every day. But I also do some admin stuff here at my church. I do graphic design. I do website building. I do kind of anything and everything. My official title is Music and Media Director at New Life Tabernacle in Murfreesboro, Illinois. My pastor is Pastor Larry Worthen, and I just find that I love content like this, and there's, why not? Why not put one more positive content out in this crazy world? So that's what I'm gonna do. So if you wanna watch, hang along and see where it goes. This is my wicked office, by the way. I'll show you real quick. I did all this art myself, and I have amazing windows. Yeah, my office is wicked. So I'm eating breakfast, which is just a salad, but I have eggs and bacon in it, so technically nutrition. Anyway, so this week is the week after Easter, and it's kind of like a down week in between another big week. We have David Howell coming in to do a music workshop at our church with our singers and musicians and choir. And those weeks are always just insane. So I'm trying to like take it super chill this week and not do too much and kind of recover my voice. My voice is like shot from Easter prep and doing all that, which is fun and everything, but my voice is very tired. My body's very tired. Everyone kind of is. So this week I've just been kind of taking it chill, working on small projects, not overdoing it, you know, sleeping as much as possible, because I can just like feel in my body how tired I am, and next week is just going to be crazy again. And I think it's something important to remember, to take care of your body even when life gets crazy, and you're doing that, but not just your body, your spiritual health too, because when you're crazy and running around like that, it's really easy to push prayer and devotion to the back burner, but it's just as important as me eating this meal. You can't stay alive spiritually if you don't spend time with God. And that's always something I have to come back to and remind myself of a lot, because as crazy as my schedule can get, and I'm like doing all these things literally for the kingdom and working in the kingdom, it's just as easy to push that to the back burner and be like, well, I'm busy and I'm doing this for God. relationship comes first. In all things, relationship comes first. And so I have to remind myself that in my marriage and with my kids, with my friends, and with God, like, a relationship is the most important part, because without that, everything else fails. So a word of encouragement to everyone out there: when you get busy, don't forget God, don't forget yourself, don't forget your family. It's so important. I swear though, the day after Easter, I woke up with like tons of congestion and feeling like absolute poop. It was terrible. It's crazy, but I made it. And that's what I was worried about, was making it and being sick on Easter, but it didn't happen, not this year. I am going to get the family at home. So my wife actually works at the church with me. She does janitorial and she runs our social media. She does photography and videography for the church. And right now we are working on Mother's Day projects. But usually I head to work in the morning and then I come back and get her around noon once the kids are up and have gotten going and everything. So that's what I'm doing now. It's 11:51 and I'm going to get her, and then we have an intern that works at the church too, and she shows up around noon too. So
Hey, what's going on? What's up? 446.
this is the wife, y'all. Say hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
No.
Yes.
This is the intern.
That's my daughter.
This is my son.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Lovey.
Why am I blurred?
This is my assistant, y'all. Explain what you do here.
I do like a lot of stuff here.
What do you do?
I clean sometimes. I clean this dusty, crusty office. What else? I put the handles on the doors here, and I got locked in the bathroom.
So one time we had to replace a bunch of doorknobs, and I had her do it, and she was gone for a while, and I went back there and she had locked herself in the bathroom.
I didn't have my phone or anything either, so.
It was hilarious. I was dying. Anyway, she's my assistant basically.
Oh no, I do a lot more here. Like what?
You're literally my assistant. And she does.
I do a lot here for him, and he is unappreciative of it.
So what are you doing right now?
Right now it's lunch. So I'm
You just got here. This is my most favorite cup. My wife bought it for me, and it's literally amazing. Hey, buddy. Say hi.
Hi.
So what's up?
What's up?
What are you doing?
I'm going to play.
Always playing. Dang, she working hard. What's up? It's a new day. And I didn't even finish out the vlog yesterday because when around 2 o'clock hit, something in my brain snapped and I started feeling really sick. And I really thought I was just gonna like throw up. I felt really terrible. My stomach was upset. Turns out, exhaustion. So I woke up today feeling tons better, and hopefully I feel a lot better today. So today's Friday, and Fridays are prep for Sunday days. There's a lot that goes into a service as a music director and as someone who works at a church. If you do, you know that Friday through Sunday is usually a blur. Today, I need to get all my scheduling done for the weekend. I need to get like set lists prepared, screens, all that stuff. So I'm gonna take you along for the ride and kind of show you a little bit of what all I put into a service. So we use Planning Center, and if you know, you know. Planning Center is amazing. But basically, I have this thing inside Planning Center called the Matrix that just shows me everything that's happening across. We have 2 campuses, so this shows us everything that's happening across all of the campuses all at once, and allows me to schedule all those people
across all those services, across all those campuses. So that's what I'm doing now, is scheduling out for Sunday morning here at our main campus, Sunday evening at our East campus, and then Tuesday here back at our main campus again.
This is our tech booth. This computer runs our main screen up here and the confidence monitor in the back. This here runs all of the screens that are in our lobby and our live stream. We have a camera way over there. I don't know if you can tell. And then one over there. We've got one on the keys, one on the drums, and we've got one right there. So it runs all of that. Basically, the way I have Ableton set up is Ableton controls this computer for lyrics so that someone isn't having to physically click each lyric. It kind of tells it where we're going in the song and automatically displays the lyrics, and that keeps the lyrics in perfect sync. So you can see like the choruses, the bridges, and what have you. And so based on where we're at in the song, these MIDI clips are going off and telling what slide to display on here. It will come out. So it's doing the intro. It already did slide 1. And when it goes to slide 2 right here, it's displaying up here. From this. Here's my setup on the stage. I have just like a hub plugged in here. We're running out Dante over Ethernet, and then I've got a MIDI pad set up. I've got a MIDI keyboard. I've got the Montage 8 right here. In the middle of filming, my camera died, so yeah. So basically, I just finished up my routing and prepped, make sure all my levels for each individual song was good with our PA. I just realized how dirty my hand is. I just cooked for my kids. That's disgusting. Anyway, made sure all the levels for each individual song was good so that when I drop them into the set, that there's not like one song is super loud and then the next song is super quiet. Just kind of equalize all that. I try to do that when I first create sets, but it can vary from song to song. And then a while back, my hard drive crashed and I lost a bunch of stuff. So I had to kind of like pull everything out of old files and kind of rebuild a bunch, so everything's kind of wonky, but I've been working on that. Anyway, all I have left to do to prep for Sunday on the music side is to put all of my songs into a set list, and I'm doing that tomorrow, and then I will show you the rest of that when I get back. That's probably it for today. I am going to pick up some food here in a minute for me and Jen, and probably gonna call it a night. I'm still really tired. Even though I feel better, I still feel really weak and tired, so probably just gonna get in bed and be a vegetable. That's the plan. What do you say, Seth? Those noodles good? Noodles good?
The noodles are good.
You know how they say when it rains it pours? Yesterday, it was a torrential downpour. Our washer broke and flooded the laundry room. Honestly, I'm not gonna tell you everything because that would be depressing that happened, okay? It was a mess. of a day. I think when I found the washer flooding, I think I just screamed like really loudly, and Jen was like, "What's wrong?" And I'm just like, this house hates us. I'm gonna consider that rock bottom for the week, and hopefully today's better, right? That's a logical way of thinking, right? I hope so. I really don't want to get up. I want to lay here all day and let my feelings overwhelm me. But this is not the adult way. I'm a dad, I'm a father, I have a ministry and a job, and we gotta get to it. So let's get to it. Wow. Nature did that. The wife on the vlog. So we are on our way to work.
Yeah, all the guys do that. That's
On Saturdays, we both go to work for a full day because obviously Sunday. Right now we're heading to the bank to deposit some money and
to get some Red Bulls.
get some Red Bull because that is a necessity. So what's on your plans for today, babe?
I'm just trying to get this church clean so we can have good church tomorrow.
Sir,
And then come home and cry a lot and go to sleep.
when I tell you guys that this week beat us up more, I think, than Easter week. Do you agree?
No.
Shit,
Easter
I'm
week was the worst. No offense.
I feel like I do better when I'm in the thick of like a busy schedule. It's the aftermath that tears me up. Like,
No, last
Because-
week we were not home at all. Not that this week
I know,
we were,
but like in that week, like you have all the energy and you're like doing it. It's just like afterwards when your body like is trying to catch up to what everything just happened. That's when it hits me hard.
No.
Today's vlog is brought to you by
You could get sued for that.
Red Bull. Red Bull sponsor me because I ain't blurring out your logo. It's gonna be in every vlog ever. So just go ahead and reach out with the sponsorship. If you work in a church that has like individual seats and like rows, get you something like this. This bottom piece is the width that's supposed to be between the pews, and then this top piece has markings on it. Like right here, it tells me where the front leg and where the back leg should be on our side pews. And then watch. Look at these little workers. Anyway, you just go through the aisle and make sure they're the right length apart. And then you lay them down to the wall. And you're good. This be saving me all the time. Say hi, guys. What? I said say hi. They mad. So we have a coffee bar in our church, and I am running it tomorrow after church. So I just got done prepping everything there. We're actually building a bar out, but right now it's just kind of like makeshift. I'll show you. So it's right here. We got the back installed. The top countertop isn't in yet, but we got the back installed. We have an ice machine, 2 fridges, and then right now we have like an espresso that we use pods, and we have a Breville. We have a legit commercial machine coming soon that will, and then they're building out like an entire coffee bar here with sink and everything. But we run this every Sunday morning, and then we run it again following service. And then as soon as it's built, we'll probably run it more. And then like we have this screen here that plays the menu on when it's open and everything. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This little girl, what do you want?
Chai.
A chai, a vanilla chai. Agnes? All that's left now is to finish up the final few things for service. They're cleaning and getting everything ready. Our front line wears robes when we sing. They look poppin'. And also when you get that perfect song and swaying in that robe, yeah, That's the move. That's the move right there. So, yeah. So this room gets used a lot. We just call it the multi-purpose room because literally there's something different that happens every week in it. But weekly, we just started a new class where new converts come in here and go through like a 12-week course. So I have to find a better way to make it work because, what? I told her to go to my office because she's crying.
No. What do you want to do?
Where's your chai? I just made you.
Was it good? You smell like chai.
Anyway, I have to try to reset this room in a better configuration because they brought out this table because clearly they didn't have enough space, which is good problems. That means we had a lot of new converts. No. Let's fix it. It's somewhere up in here. This is terrifying. Which one is that one? They don't have a label. So let's assume it's one of these. Welcome center. It's the welcome center. That's it. As with everything, the best solution is to unplug and plug it back in. Moment of truth. Hey, we did it. We did it. So I want to talk about something very serious and very real to me, and that is prayer and devotion time. As a worship leader, as someone who has a ministry, as someone who has a family, who has a calling, so many things in my life, and also my struggle with mental health. If you know me and you're watching this, you probably know, but throughout the years, I have struggled with mental health, kind of an up and down battle. And I don't think people in Pentecost talk about mental health enough, or talk about how to overcome mental health issues. And if it's a serious thing, not that I don't believe in medicine, not that I don't believe that science works, and I believe that it is chemical imbalances in the brain, but I also believe that God's a healer. But if my struggle with mental health has taught me anything, it all comes down to balance. Balance of family, of rest, of nutrition, of my walk with God. It all comes back to a sound relationship with God. And I can always tell when my relationship with God is rocky because my mental health starts to struggle. Something that I've learned as I get older is, and I've said this to many people, know yourself. Know your failures, know your shortcomings, know your signs that something's off, because the quicker you learn those, the quicker you can correct the ship. It is much easier to repent or catch up with God over 2 days of not praying than it is 2 months. I heard a message preached one time that said, make your altars often, because it was talking about someone in the Bible, and I don't remember the story right now, but it had been so long since he had built an altar to God, he had to travel so far back to the last altar he built. And so the message was, make your altars often. Don't wait. Like, living for God is not hard. Don't wait so long to run to God. That's the difference between relationship and religion. Religion is, oh, I messed up, my dad's gonna kill me. Relationship is, I messed up, I gotta tell my dad. And the quicker you can learn that as a Christian, whether you have a ministry or whether you just want to deepen your walk with God, the quicker you can learn that, run to God in everything, the better. So I want to encourage you, if you struggle with that, set a timer. Set a timer for 5 minutes and say, I'm going to pray for these 5 minutes. When the timer goes off, do it for 30 days. And when the 30 days is up it to 10 minutes. When another 30 days and then 20, you'll have a good habit of spending time with God. But it's so important, especially if you have mental health issues. God will take you through it, but if you allow yourself to become numb and lost in just the sea of emotions that comes with mental health issues, you'll be lost. You'll be drifting. So don't do as I did for so long and forget to talk to God and forget to check in with him and forget to have a relationship, because it's so important. My relationship with God is precious to me. In a relationship with God, you don't get a day off. That's why Peter says, be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary's waiting for you, just waiting for the day that you didn't find time to pray. He's just waiting for that moment. Don't give him the satisfaction. Don't allow your walk with God to slip to where he has a moment to pounce, because he is waiting. I hope that this can encourage someone to do better and to strive to go deeper with God. I gotta clean this out. We gotta go get groceries. And Sam's getting them groceries. What do you think, Avery?
It's fun.
It's fun. If you know, you know. These was bussin'. Very well, chicken wings.
It's a bit of stormy weather in it.
The weather is disgusting. I don't know why I just acted like that. I'm not feeling that vibe. Today was pretty lit. Today was actually fine. I'm just really tired. Tomorrow will kick my butt for sure. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to follow, like, vlog all day and show you what a Sunday is like, because they're crazy. They never stop. They just go from the moment I wake up. So I'm gonna try to keep up tomorrow and show you my crazy schedule on a Sunday. What are you doing, Shep? Good morning. It's Sunday morning and we are getting ready for church. It's been a crazy morning already. Silas woke up with his eye really puffy and a lot of junk, so we gotta give him some medicine. I'm just feeling a little sick today. But we'll see how the day goes. Somebody doesn't feel good. He woke up with this eye really, it was like matted closed and it's really red. And he kind of has a fever. He's just not feeling too good today. It's currently 8:06. We have rehearsals at 8:30 on Sunday morning. So Jen is finishing getting Agnes's hair fixed and ready. And then we'll be leaving. Today's gonna be rough for him. I can tell already. Hopefully he'll go to sleep in the car and then sleep for a little while we give him some medicine. Another day brought to you by Red Bull.
Jesus, real quick, they want to do it again. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Started a vlog. Everybody say hi to the vlog.
Oh my
This is the boy right here.
What about me?
This is the pastor's son.
Hi.
No.
You. Say hi. The wife looking gorgeous.
the boy, still not feeling good. This is Sunday dinners. They crazy. And it's just focused on this one.
What?
What's up, bud?
Stop.
Go take it to the hall. She said I'm the cook.
On balls. Wanna play with the ball? Everybody playing ball. Say hi to the vlog. What's up? What's the ball?
You want a ball?
You wanna shoot?
Blake. You gonna shoot the ball?
Shoot.
Here you go.
Oh, he feels better now.
When we proclaim your great name, your great name, your great, say your great name. Somebody say your name. God of miracles, signs and wonders. We believe in your power. We believe in your power.
Make plans the 7 years that he had worked. Love you so much as he run his fingers through her hair and he talked to her about how beautiful she was and how
This one, me.
Service just got over and we ran the coffee bar. It was insane. We did more than we've done in ever. Like literally we went through like 6 gallons of milk. It was insane. This is a new coffee bar, by the way, so 6 gallons of milk was a lot. We did like more than 100% more of our regular sales. So now I'm just tearing down at the church, everything. If you run tracks, if you run Ableton, get you external hard drive. Do not store those files on your Mac. It will eat your storage alive. It is too much to try to put all that on your computer. Your computer will run slow. Don't do it. Don't do as I did. Learn from my mistakes because it don't work. For the rest of the day on Sunday, usually we just lay in bed, but today we have to go to our pastor's house for some things.
Buddy.
Oh, look at me. Who are you
Wait.
talking like that? Yeah, so I thought, get in your seat, buckle up.
Ay, Dios mío. That was.
Like you said, I'm talking to you. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
How was the service, guys?
Oh, it was a rough drive.
It was a little bit not good. No,
I was a little off.
It was good. It was a good service.
It was
just
good.
vocally.
Good stuff.
So in the last clip, Jen was saying that it was a rough service vocally. It was, but even though the vocals were rough, God moved. We had a good move of God. It was an excellent service. And that just goes to show you, like, it's not about ability. It's about anointing, and it's about the Spirit of God. So if you have a rough service vocally, vocals are just, it was just an off day. Like, parts were rough. People were just slacking, not feeling great in the vocals. We have days like that, but it's not by might, not by strength, but it's by His Spirit. So don't forget that. We still had a good church. Anyway, this is the end of the vlog. If you watched to the end, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, and I'll be here next week. See ya.